fuck, man. I really wish I could go back. Honestly, like, I would do anything, man. I would, like, if some higher being told me if I walked for 100,000 miles or something, you know, and I was physically able to be able to go back into my 16-year-old body and keep the knowledge and memories that I have now, I would do it. Like, you know, if there was anything that I could do to be back younger, because when I was younger, I was completely ignorant to things. And my eyes were closed to the way of the world, and the way that a lot of guys these days still are, because they haven't had to force themselves to learn about this sort of stuff, you know. It's like a lot of people see this blurry version of the world until they're forced to wake up, or they're in an environment where it forces them to learn about things. You see, most guys just don't really wake up until they're actually seeing this or experiencing it themselves, you know. That's why a lot of people who are more fortunate, whether they're fortunate financially, they come from wealth, or they were just really attractive, you know, they don't see the way that the world can be really horrible to other people, and how unfair it is, and how much of a different experience people's lives have, you know, when they're at opposite ends of the spectrum, you know. And I just, about 12 years ago is when I learned about the truth about appearance, and, you know, I didn't really take it serious enough. I just figured if I wait around, it's going to happen, you know. Someday it's going to happen. I'm just going to sit around complaining, and one day it's going to happen. And now I'm pretty much running out of time, you know. Even when I get the money to get surgery, it's going to take probably a good freaking year worth of recovery. They say that a rhinoplasty alone can take 6 to 12 months to fully heal. And it's not just the healing. I'm not worrying about sitting around with the pain. It's more the fact that, you know, it can take that long to settle, and all the inflammation to go down, and, you know, end up looking how it's going to be, you know. And it's the same with, like, there's weeks of recovery with these other surgeries, and as well as that, it's like you can't have them all in, like, one after the other, you know, because that'd be hard on your body. But man, I'm running out of time for this. If I could go back to when I was like 16, I would have done everything I could. I would have done all the jobs I could. I would have worked 100 hours a week if I could have, you know, to get the money to get this, you know, while I was young enough, because I don't want to end up like being 40 and never experiencing this, man. This is literally coming to the realization where I'm like, I cannot handle this, man. I'm freaking out, and I'm running out of time.